Hours later, the U.S. House of Representatives slammed the door on Syrian and Iraqi refugees.
They approved a bill that will make it far more difficult for those refugees to come here. NewsChannel 5's Homa Bash found disappointment among those whose congressmen voted for the bill.
Yeah, they believe it's a humanitarian issue that is just becoming far too politicized, and that is resulting in some unnecessary fear.
We should not collectively punish a group of people and discriminate against them because for the fear.
Dr. Khalidisa moved to Northeast Ohio from Syria more than 30 years ago. Since the country's civil war broke out in 2011, he's been back often, using his medical expertise to help hundreds of refugees huddled in camps. To hear that his Congressman Jim Bernanke and many others voted on a bill today to suspend the program that brings Syrian and Iraqi refugees to the U.S., he says,
extremely hurtful.
Phones have been lit up here in the office here locally and in D.C., emails. People are concerned about their safety, and that's really been the starting point.
That's likely why the vote crossed party lines and included nearly all Northeast Ohio representatives voting for it, except for Congresswoman Marcia Fudge. The legislation requires the FBI run rigorous background checks on all refugees and ensure they're not a threat.
And that's all this bill really asks. It says pause, make sure there's integrity in the system, and make sure we can tell the American people that as these refugees come in, they do not pose a threat to the United States.
That said, Homeland Security officials told members of Congress right before the vote that the current screening process is thorough.
Preventing people to be part of the society and be able to help them, especially the most vulnerable one, it is not us. It is not American.
Now, the process to let a refugee into this country takes a 13-step screening process and usually takes several years. Meanwhile, France's president just saying that he will still allow 30,000 refugees into that country over the next 2 years. Reporting live in Cleveland, Homa Bash, NewsChannel 5.